here. Oh, they all flew away. See if the seagulls will come back. Hello. Hello, Ghost Rider. Up here at Mille Lake, Minnesota. All the duckies. Look at the baby ducks. Doing good. Had the day off, so came up to the lake, check it out. I don't know if you've seen that seagull throwing them some bread. Nice. There you go, buddy. There's another one. I was hoping to see a pelican. A lot of times there's a pelican up here. We're just playing with seagulls. I'll set this one here. See if they'll come grab it. Maybe. Hello, Debbie Sue. Good to see you. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Forgiving Barn Farming, hello. Thanks for stopping in. Southern Camp, sweethearts. Thanks for stopping in. Pearlman, hello. I'm up here at the second largest lake here in Minnesota. It's Mille. It is a big lake. You can't even see to the other side. Kind of looks like an ocean. They got some pretty big boats out here. That's one of the fishing charters. Boat right there. Pay some money, they'll take you out fishing. This lake is well known for a lot of walleye. I like walleye. Walleye tastes good. Had the day off. I had to bring my son up north here, so figured we'd stop by the lake, enjoy it. This lake is about 90 miles north of St. Paul. So not too bad. I've never had my boat out here. Most of the boats I have were too little. But the boat I have now I could bring up here, but it's currently not working right. So got to get it fixed. But it's always fun to come up here and check it out. See what the geese are doing. Fab 8 or Fab. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, happy Friday. There's all the seagulls. They're waiting for some food. I was hoping there'd be some pelicans up here, but I don't see any today. A lot of times there's quite a few pelicans up here. Always like watching them. We can scare them off. Hopefully the wind's not too bad. It's a nice little breeze. But yeah, this lake's so big. This morning when we came across it, it was like glass out here. But now it's got a little breeze. It's about 90 degrees up here today in Minnesota. I'm not sure what the high is supposed to be, but it's already warm. It's actually a lake. It's one of the second largest lake in Minnesota. Of course, the largest one is Lake Superior. We're about an hour and a half from Lake Superior, and we're 90 miles, which is about 2 hours from St. Paul. We can walk over and check out the fish. That's what a walleye looks like. Of course, not that big. As you can see, the smoke's not too bad today. It's a little hazy, like out that way you can kind of see the haze from the fires. We do have fires here in Minnesota. I'm probably about 2 hours away from the fires up north. But the Canadian smoke isn't as bad today. Yesterday and the day before, it was really bad. Yeah, there's a giant fish. This is one of the main streets coming into town. Yeah. It's a walleye. It is a big lake. Let's see. I wonder. Doing construction, of course, on the road. Gets so cold up here wintertime they can't work on the roads. So all through summer, you get all the construction, but it's probably that way everywhere. So it always takes twice as long to get somewhere in the summertime. Just all the traffic from people visiting and then all the construction work. It almost seems like the seagulls are equally spaced apart. There's a couple of them not playing right. Crazy seagulls. Hello. Imperfect on purpose. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry, Renee, no crows. We just got seagulls. And we got, in the water, there are some geese. No Canadian geese. Usually the Canadian geese are flying through, and I was hoping to see a pelican, but no pelicans. We were out feeding the seagulls earlier. Probably not supposed to do that, but I know my friend Dora, she always says not to feed the wildlife, but it's always fun to give them a little treat. There's a truck camper. We'll see. Give him a treat. It's already getting hot. Alright, let's see if we not scare them. Oh, didn't throw that one very far. We might come down and get it. There you go, buddy. They're treats, they're not. Hello, Sally. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see ya. We're just at the lake. There we go. That one got it. You got a little treat. This is Mille Lake, second largest. It is. Look at the ducks. Got some ducks. They're awfully small. I don't know if they're little baby ducks, or I don't know where their parents are, if it is. Maybe they're just small ducks. Let's see if we can get down there. I think there's a path over here. Do not climb on wall. What kind of fun is that? Let's see, who else? Winning the week. Hello, Scott. Got Friday off, so we're out. Had to take my son up north, and it passes by one of the second largest lakes here in Minnesota. So of course got to stop and check out the lake. Wish I had my boat with me, but let's walk down here. Got road construction everywhere. That guy just dumped a bunch of dirt. Redoing the roads. This is one of the larger boats out here. They got fishing charters where you can, let me see, hold still. I got my gimbal in the truck, but it's too far away to see the chat. Looks like a path. Somewhat of a path. We don't have to worry about snakes here in Minnesota. We don't. I think all we have up here is gardeners. And those you don't have to worry about. Yeah. Look at that. Got a beach to walk on. Can be like my friend Dora from Australia. She goes walking on the beach. Let's see what the water temps are. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Those are from the mussels, those shell. Oh no, they're the seashells. Ah, a lot of seashells. Oh, the water's warm. So most of the lakes here in Minnesota aren't very deep. And this lake, there we go. This lake, even though it's second largest lake, the deepest part of this lake is only 40 feet deep. So the water's quite warm. But with it being 40 feet deep, as soon as a storm comes through here, the waves get terrible out here. So you definitely need a big boat or pay attention to the weather. It's kind of nice. Now I see why Dory gets out almost every day and goes live stream walking on the beach. This is about 2 hours from my house, maybe an hour. Yeah, probably 2 hours. But it's straight north. So about 90 miles from St. Paul, Minnesota. That's one of the larger cities. Let's see. Oh, hello, Miss G. I was just about to say, be careful. Looking out. Oh yeah, nope, no snakes here. So we don't have to worry about snakes. Oh yeah, all them different snails. There's a bunch of them washed up. How are the kids? One's in the car. The other ones are in Colorado. Haven't talked to them for a while. So I guess they're okay. They usually call when they need something. Little J. Sorry if I missed somebody. Yeah. Hopefully you can hear the waves. I love that sound. Not of the ambulance. Or fire. Oh, it's fire. Hello, firemen. Man, nice day to walk in the water. Let's see. Get deep fast. A lot of these shallow lakes don't get deep very fast, but this one, up to my knees right there. Not too far off the shore, but it's all sand, so that's nice. I like when it's all sandy. Might have to go for a swim. Pretty sure I got a towel in my camper. I was hoping to see some pelicans. Oh, that's nice. Nice flat rock. Let's see. Oh, nice. Got a couple skips out of that one. Another little rock. Oh, that one didn't work as well. First one was better. The one thing we do have to worry about, though, we have a lot of poison ivy up here. So it's not always good to go through, walking through the right stuff like this. So I always try to stay on the path. Oh yeah, look at all these guys. There's a lot of them. That's crazy. Huh. Pretty neat. That one's a little bigger. Anything in there? Nope. Nothing in there. Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping in, everyone. Man. Asia? Sorry, I'm not saying your name right, but thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. What has Sally got going on? I can't, no, contacts are horrible. So the problem with contacts is it helps me see far away, but I can't see close because I need bifocals. So yeah, I don't wear my contacts. So I'm still wearing my old glasses. I take them off, hold the phone up close so I can see chat. So hopefully my new glasses will get here soon. If I hold the phone somewhat far away, I can see it. Yeah, I need to look to see how much it'd be to go out on one of these boats, go fishing. They know where all the fish are, so they could take you out there and at least try to catch something. So thank you for all stopping in. Just figured I'd do a quick live stream since up here on the lake and nice sandy beach to walk on. I love the sound of the water. Especially at nighttime when you can camp next to a lake, just hear the waves coming in. Nice to put you to sleep. Let's see. So I don't know if you can see all the geese. To keep it somewhat zoomed out so it's not as shaky. Krista, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I love the sound of the water. See how close we can get to these geese. where they run off. Oh, that's cool. You can see where the water is washing up the shells. There's a lot of shells. Yeah, the water is pretty warm. It's not that cold. Would definitely be nice to swim in. It is about 90 degrees already. That's pretty warm for Minnesota. Somebody's little beach. There's a house right there across the street. So a lot of times when the houses are right across the street, they just claim a little bit of the beach, which is pretty cool. A lot of them will have their own boat docks. I don't know, there's probably a sign saying we can't go out there on the pier. Let's go see. Might as well. Hopefully the wind's not too bad, but I got the wind to my back right now. Might be a different story walking back. Outdoor Tennessean. Hello. Look at this lake. You can't even see the other side. This is one of the second largest lake here in Minnesota. Nene, hello, thanks for stopping by. But I had to bring my son up north. He had an appointment up here. And it goes right by this lake. So you got to stop, walk on the beach. But this lake is about 90 miles north of St. Paul. That's one of the largest cities here. And you can see it when you pull it up on the map. You can see how big the lake is. It's big. I don't see no signs saying not to go out there. Let's see if I can step on something sharp. Hopefully there's no poison ivy. Ouch, ouch, rocks. Ouch, ouch, ouch. My feet aren't very tough. Oh. Telephone didn't like that. Cool. Wonder if there's a way to take a picture. Guess I can always go back through it and take a picture. Huh. That's pretty cool. To me, that's a beautiful picture. Hello, Miss M. Gotta run. Thank you for Renee for stopping in. Greatly appreciate it. Sorry I didn't get to see no crows. The crows like to stay in the city. I don't see them too much out here in these smaller towns. I'm sure they're out here. I don't know if I want to go out too far. Yep. There's the truck. Way back there. Hello, truck. Miss M, or pulling a Dora. Get to walk on the beach. Yeah. Here's the other view. So these people have their own boat dock. That's cool. Hello, Simon. Yes, I can barbecue. I'm just up here, Minnesota. This is the second largest lake. I had to bring my son up here for an appointment. And of course, you got to stop and enjoy the lake. Should have brought my fishing rods. Let's see. Ouch. Ouch. See if there's another way to get down. Get back to the sandy soil. This looks better instead of climbing over those rocks. There we go. Whew, hot sand, hot sand. Hot, hot, hot. There we go. Back to the water. Some people out there swimming. Can't find them. They're out there somewhere. Oh, they're going underwater. That's why I can't find them. Yeah, it's a nice day to swim. It's about 90 degrees. And that's warm for Minnesota. But wintertime, this lake is well known for driving out on it. Yep, people drive out there when it freezes. They have big snow plows that will go out there and like snowplow roads. And then they take these campers. They're called ice castles. And a lot of them are nicer than some people's apartments. They got TVs in them, everything in there. Restrooms, everything a camper would have. Yeah, but they got holes in the floor to drill through the ice, and that way you can sit there and fish and not freeze. Maybe someday I can rent one. It'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. I like to take a walk on the by the water. Yeah, it's so nice and refreshing. It's definitely, I love it. Unfortunately, this is about 2 hours from my house, but it's definitely well worth it. Just coming up here, I could spend up here all day up here. Put a chair, chill in the water, have a grill, barbecue grill, grill up some food. Thanks for sharing the lake day with us. You're welcome. Yeah, I love it. Oh yeah. So you can see, I don't know if you can see how far out them people are, but the water's still barely to their waist area. And they're way out there. So these lakes aren't very deep here in Minnesota. Like I said, the deepest part of this lake is only 40 feet. So they're way out there. Crazy. What is it, Ronstead viewers? Review. Hello from South Florida. I know I messed your name up. Sorry about that. For some reason, it's hard when it's all put together like that. That's one of the reasons I never wanted to do live streams. But everybody's pretty understanding, and most people on here are pretty nice. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I wouldn't do live streams that often. But I like to share my day with people. And it's always fun when you jump on a live stream and you see other people that you know. Get to say hi to each other throughout the day. And it's fun when you get to go over to like Australia, my friend Dora. And then some of your other friends show up. It's pretty neat. Meet a lot of good people here on YouTube. Yeah. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Who we got? MB Ryder. Oh, hey. Hello. MB Ryder is one of the newest content. I think I just met him yesterday. Off of Renee's. Either Renee's channel or shoot, I already forgot his name. The guy always dressed up like cheese. Hopefully he's not watching. Sorry. I'm not good with names, but his channel, he was showing up north in Canada, either one of the or the only sites settled where the Vikings came in and settled. Think those people would get mad if we took their clothes? That'd be mean. I was just kidding. We're not gonna take their clothes. No, my luck, my sandals are probably gone. That sun's already getting to me. I can flip around. See, I forgot my hat. My hair is getting too long. But that's all right. I don't know how Dora holds it up like this. My arm would get tired after a while. Sorry, I mentioned Dora a lot. It's Dora Explorer. She goes live almost every day and she walks on her beach. Her beach is much bigger and nicer. Well, I don't know about nicer, but it is a beautiful place. And I like any beach that has sand on it. Something about being barefoot and walking on sand, nice cool sand, listening to the water and the waves. I gotta read the chat. I had to take my glasses off so you can see up close. For those that don't know, a couple weeks ago I fell off the boat and lost my good glasses. So I got my backup ones. Hello. Was it Van Mary or Van Mary? Probably messing up your name, sorry. But thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys taking time to stop by. Say hi. Let me flip you back around. There we go. A little better that way. Wonder how well it'll zoom in on a big boat. There's a big boat out there. Not very well. There is one of the big boats out there. Those people swimming. If we can find them. Nope. Oh, there they are. They're way out there. And the crazy part is, yeah, they're probably about 100 yards out. Maybe, yeah, that might be a little bit longer than 100 yards. And they could probably still touch. Oh yeah, he's standing up right now. So that just shows you how shallow our lakes are. And a lot of the lakes up here in Minnesota are shallow like that. So you got to be careful when you jump off a boat. You don't know how shallow it is. You always want to jump in feet first when you jump off your boat. You just don't know how shallow it is. Unless you have one of those depth finders. But I don't always trust those. Oh, all our seagulls left. Unless there's somebody else on the other side feeding them. I'm sorry, no pelicans today. I really love seeing the pelicans. They remind me of the big bomber planes when they come flying in. Man, I sure don't want to leave this place. We got them flies that bite. Usually the breeze will keep the bugs away, but sometimes them flies that bite, the horse flies is what we call them, they get pretty bad. So I don't know if anybody's seen a short I made last night. I ended up selling my electric boat, my pontoon boat. It was starting to fall apart. The last time we had it out, the trampoline part started to unravel itself, and I didn't want to put any money into it. I'd rather spend the money on a small fishing boat. I do have the big fishing boat, but it's always nice to have a small one. Want to get back out to the Mississippi River. Ew. Want to see something gross? Dead fish. What is that? Oh, it might be a walleye. It's a good sized fish. Poor fishy. It might be a carp. He's got the lips like a carp.
Oh, the water's kind of warm.
Let's see.
The water is kind of warm.
This one's kind of cool. Wash it off. Oh, it broke. Anyways, pretty neat. Kind of neat to see being at a lake, finding them. All right. Walk back up here. Like I said, I usually try to walk where other people walk because we got poison ivy pretty bad up here. If you know what it looks like, you can avoid it. But it blends in so well with all the other plants. And it's the oil that comes off the leaves, gets on your skin and irritates it. So if you have long pants on, you're fine. Nice little breeze. Feels good. This is the main road coming through Mille. Some people out here looking at the big fish. They got a big walleye fish. You can see how big he is. It is a Friday. I'm surprised there's not more boats on the water. There's a couple boats way out there. Well, we can head back to the truck. Start our way back home. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Let's see, we got 24 likes. Thank you. That's nice. 8 people in here still. Thanks. Greatly appreciate it. High Plains Camper, hello. Good to see ya. Had to bring my son up north. We're about 2 hours from the house, but this is Mille Lake. It's the second largest here in Minnesota. It's well known for walleye, bass, northern pike, perch, and those little sunfish. And in wintertime, when this freezes, a lot of people from all over come up here to fish this lake. But yeah, we had to stop by and do a little walk on the beach, get our feet wet. Almost tempted to go swimming, but then I'd have to drive 2 hours home with wet clothes. I didn't bring any extra clothes. I might have some in the camper. It's a nice thing about having a camper. I know I have a towel in there. But yeah, I was about ready to sign off and start driving home. But thanks for stopping by. hopefully everybody's having a great Friday. That's one of the big boats out here. You can rent the charter boat and they'll take you out fishing. That one's more for like parties. Like if you wanted your whole family to go, they can hold your whole family. Nice thing about them is they usually know where all the fish are. So, some people out there now walking the beach. Yeah, it's all sandy, so it's nice to walk. Of course, right here is rocks, but this is man-made little peninsula thing. Bigger boat out there, probably can't see it. Out fishing. Well, this lake's about 90 miles from St. Paul, and it's not very deep. The deepest part's about 40 feet down. But there's some people out there swimming earlier, and they were probably at least 150 feet off of shore there, and they were still to their waist. So definitely a good day to go swimming. It's about 90 degrees. But thanks for stopping in. Got 25 likes. Greatly appreciate it. Definitely don't let my phone go. Tyler, Outdoor Tennessean, he was in here earlier today. If you want to see a great video, he likes to video himself fishing, him and his son. And I think when he was casting, he caught his phone and knocked it over in the tripod, and it fell into he was on a boat kind of like this, but it fell into the water. He tried to find it, couldn't find it, and he actually hired some scuba divers. And the first time they went out there, they couldn't find it. And he filmed the whole thing, so it's kind of neat watching the scuba divers try to find his phone. And I want to say his phone was in there for about a week. I think he said 10 days. And he hired, somebody seen his channel that lived up there, and I think the scuba diver came and volunteered, and they went and they actually found the phone, and he took it home. I think he put it in some rice, and he turned it back on, and it works, and he still uses it today. So it was an Apple, one of the newer Apple phones. So I guess they are somewhat waterproof because it still works. But he did get his phone back. So there's that fire truck that left earlier coming back. But yeah, I'm gonna start heading back home. So thought I'd just show you my outing, do a little live stream. Now, as you can tell, the smoke's gone down a lot. So we had the Canadian smoke come through here, and we do up north, right on the border of Canada. We have the border. It's called the border lakes up there, and they did have forest fires up there, but the smoke isn't that bad today. So got the nice blue skies back. So nice, beautiful day. Well, hopefully everybody enjoys their Friday. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you out there on the streets of YouTube. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.